Good morning. So I've been up since 4. My body feels heavy. I have not been able to get out of bed. I got up enough to shower just to feel like a human, but then after that, my body was like, "You did too much already." So, hopefully, so and plus with the weather too. First it was sunny, then I hear thunder like it's supposed to rain. So I'll probably give it to the afternoon. Yeah, see if I can sleep a little more because everything feels heavy. And I'm not gonna like it. The past few times I've gotten up even though my body's heavy. But today we're just gonna lay down for a little bit and then run errands later. And hopefully I'll do a live or at least a nightly routine where you'll try a face mask with me, especially since I got a few from Marshall's, just to check those out. All right, I'm up. I think it's just supposed to be cloudy and some thunder, no actual rain, or it's gonna be drizzling. So ran the few errands that I was supposed to run Friday, but I had to get on here because if a job place said a certain location and the interview, they don't even have the location, they have further down, half 45 minutes just swam away from you, which would be an hour there and back depending on traffic. That's gonna irk me, because if it says St. Louis, Missouri on the application, I'm expecting for it to be in St. Louis, Missouri. Now, this is another thing, and they made it seem like I was being unprofessional. I'm like, no, your application just strictly said St. Louis, Missouri. So that's just so annoying about jobs. Don't put one location and then make it a directly different place. Especially if it's just 10 minutes away or just the other side of town, because I know how GPS is, that's fine. But don't make it half hour to hour far away and not expect the other person to be surprised by that. Female who happens to have not only autism but epilepsy, and both mentally drain you as is, and you get to this point of survival mode. And I think it's unfair, especially because we mask very well. So a lot of people, whenever we display any autism stuff, for example, the hair fidgeting, going like this, or the hair pulling, or being very emotional in an argument because you just want to be understood, you get all these misconceptions about you, and at a point you question yourself of, oh, am I have the right to feel how I feel, or or should I believe this other person when they tell me I'm overreacting? Okay, I finally started looking at this calendar for next month. I got a few things planned. It's a step, but it's getting there. One thing at a time, as I say to myself. Moments like this is what makes chronic illness so complicated, because you can do everything, you have all the energy in the world, and all of a sudden you just feel so exhausted that you can't do anything else. You have to lay back in bed. And that's why people always assume that oh, you're being lazy, you're this and that. It's no, my body's telling me that I'm tired. Maybe this nap will help me or not. In truth, I'd rather take that nap than have a seizure. As nice as these 2+ hour naps are, to do it almost every single day and then be up till either I go to bed early or be up till 1 or 2. So let's see how far this goes. Doing is just putting some sage in my head. I know people think you can believe in God and do this, but in fact you could do both, because the sage just cleanses the entire room, your head. For me, my head could be so heavy, and then I just put this around my head like I'm doing right now, and it becomes such lighter. Like, it feels like it just feels like a bunch of stuff is just coming out, and it just makes my head so much clearer. And then I just put this around my room, and it just makes my room so much, like, the space itself just feels so much more vibrant and peace. And yes, I am wearing kind of like a cardigan, and it's June, and do I care? No, I'm comfy, and that's all that matters. I have to remind myself that I'm allowed to, like, I can do body videos. It's just, I'm so used to just doing face that, like, I forget that I don't have an ugly body at all.
Hey.
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You have to stop showing up here.
You always this.
Dude, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, not even 4.5 hours of sleep. I don't know how the heck I'm still up. It's been like 2 hours. Tried taking a nap and like my eyes closed, but my body was like, get your ass up. So it's like, and I'm not one of those people who are gonna go jogging, walking at like 5 o'clock in the morning when it's still dark as shit. I'm sorry, I've seen too many true crime movies, no, or shows, no. Not happening. So just figure out the day goes, and then welcome. Oh yeah, so I end up just running errands. As much as I'm at Walmart should sponsor me by now. Especially since I worked there twice. So I think it would work perfectly. See, tiny improvements. I have more color than black ink now, so it's getting there. Luckily, I have like a few more days to get this together, so I just have to make sure I don't completely procrastinate. No, I just like thought it would be a good time to film, because like these past few days I've just like walked past the sink, and I like did not have the energy for it. But today I'm like, you know what, because like cleaning does help with my head. I don't deep clean, and I think that's the problem. Like, I feel like everyone is like, oh, you need to deep clean. I'm like, I'm not a dirty person, but as you can see, I have no problem piling those dishes up. I remember one time this is gonna sound disgusting, but this is what depression and like fatigue does. But like, I didn't wash dishes for like 2 weeks, but I had a lot of paper plates, so it was that too. I think that's why I'm like, whatever. But then you look at it one day and then you're just like, oh yeah, I need to get my life together a little bit, and maybe this should be the start. But no, I just think it's important that like it's okay to have those days where you don't have energy to do anything. You just have to be careful that it doesn't consume your whole life. Of course, easier said than done. I'm transitioning to it, and I've learned that there were a couple things that I had to change about myself. Like right now, I see myself being more of a living room kid, and I understand. And as a bedroom kid, this is just horrifying. Just want to hide in the room all day.